justice and peace and equality.
But one thing about me, when I'm looking at the film, and trust me, I support women's rights. I support people rights, But I think we've gotten to a point, and to justify everything that you said, which is true, because women have went through a struggle, and we must embrace that and acknowledge that, and be, and empathize with that. Okay. One thing that I saw and it's two things I want to hit here. One thing that I saw was the gender war now. Okay? The gender war where it's man versus woman instead of we the people. Like, when can we get to that? So it doesn't matter where it's a man or a woman representing us. It's just we the people, and that representation takes us to the next level.
Well, it's the same principle as the Afro-American and the Caucasians and the Hispanic.
Okay.
Why we still talking about races if we are the people? We the people,
right? Or gender.
Or gender.
Right.
Why we still talk about gender but when we are a family unit, right?
Right.
And all that has to do with happiness. And you say, why happiness has all to do with it? Because you as a human being, you have to look for the alternative to be happy.
Okay.
And if what makes you happy is to live alone as a woman and have your own house and have your own thing, that's fine too.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Right.
If you want to have a family, that's a choice. Yes, that's fine too.
Okay.
But eventually you want to have a family. It doesn't matter, It's something that I think women now, they're getting married older because they want to be more wise. They want to be ready. They want to have money to support their family.
Okay.
And I think it's important that you have a plan to have a family with all the commodities and all the things that they need in order to be happy.
Right. I totally agree. And Attorney James Mays, he's from Henry County. He has a book out right now.
Wow.
And he talks about affirmative action. And when affirmative action happened. One thing that I think we missed the envelope. I think, and to me, this is my personal opinion, I think African American women took the hardship of Caucasian women, because with affirmative action, it was the oppression of women not being able to work, right?
And everything else. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything. It's a whole lot of stuff. Yeah. But women, we just going to stay basic because we'll have a lot of time. But it was women not being able to work. Okay, and it was, matter of fact, it started out as black people or any other nationality of people.
It mainly was the pay scale.
Because white males had a higher pay scale regardless of position.
Yep.
Okay.
And better positions too.
In better positions too. Regardless if they was a janitor, they was making more than a black person.
Historically, because they were controlled first.
Correct.
But everything is changing. It's changing slow, but it's changing.
Right. Yeah. Now, so when it came down to it, in affirmative action, white people kind of got crafty, because they said, okay, first it was like, hire the black man. It still didn't get kill affirmative action. Okay? It still didn't get the goal. Then they said, hire women. They went and hired white women. But in Attorney James Mays' books, he goes and emphasizes where they say, you know what? In order to kill two birds in one stone, we're going to kill the whole gender, and we're going to kill the race, and what fits that category is black women. Mm-hmm. Yep. So black women,
Hispanic women too, because
and a Hispanic woman too.
Those are the minorities.
Those are the minorities,
Yeah.
And so they gave those women the jobs, and those, So I don't know if it'll ever be fair all across the board.
Well, I always think this way.
Okay.
If we, as a society, divide,
right,
we conquer.
Okay.
Who conquers? Whoever is in power.
Right.
And I say this because it is very, very important that we don't divide our society.
Okay.
Among blacks, Asian, Hispanic. We are a whole society, and this needs to be changed.
Right.
It hasn't changed yet.
Okay.
I call it like it's a cut on the skin, still open.
Okay.
When Trump came into power, what he did was to put salt in that scarf that was semi-open, and and amplitude or emphasize that racism was still there.
Okay.
From all sides, not from only one side, from all sides, racism. And I think eventually, if we want to change this nation,
Right.
we really want to think about human race and not black or white or brown, humankind. Because if we continue like you said, why women get their rights now, affirmative action, all this and all that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we did it. We did it.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it.
Yeah.
The Afro-American, they got better jobs. We did it. We got doctors that are Afro-American. We got everything.
Right.
We got educators. We got
Right.
everything. So what we need to start thinking is, how can we unite as a country and forget about races? If we continue talking about the Afro-American and this, oh, she got elected as the first Afro-American woman. Why you don't say she got elected because she's a woman that has a big brain and she's going to bring those changes to this society? Not because she's black, because she's intelligent. You see the difference?
Yes, yes.
So all these changes needs to be out there and needs to be in the mind of people. How can we bring this nation together, which right now is divided by races? Bring this nation together as a human race nation.
And genders.
And genders. Not all this division. Because when you divide, you conquer. And that's, my legacy eventually will be to change that set mind that we are so different just because of the color of the skin or how we speak or what accent. No.
Right.
No. All this needs to be changed, and the new generations that are coming up have this problem in their hands. Donald Trump divided this country like you don't have an idea.
Right.
But when you think on the other side, the people are the one that permitted that. We as people, and the Constitution said we the people, we need to start thinking as human race.
Justice and peace and equality. Now the world they will see. That's why we